a second. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Destro session 14. Of course, I forgot to change the name of the title. Let's try that again. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Destro session 14. Yeah. What has everybody been up to in the last week?
Professionalism.
Yeah, shut up. Honestly, it's like I woke up this morning like really early compared to what I normally do, and I still feel like I haven't really woken up. I don't know. I've been weird all day. But yeah,
You've been in the funk.
Sure. What have you been up to, Cyber?
Lots and lots of gaming. Lots of role playing. I think this week actually I played technically 4 sessions. 3 sessions were actually running. 3 sessions were actually me running my one long campaign, and then the 4th session was helping a new group of players make a bunch of characters and get ready for the first game. So, but other than that, it's just been gaming in one shape, form, or fashion.
Yeah, that's my life. That's right now that's all I do. I just noticed, do you have a green screen behind you?
Yes.
Oh, nice. I still need to get one of those at some point.
Yeah, I don't really use it. I just like it.
Didn't want to paint your wall screen, so you just put a giant
one.
fabric behind it.
Yeah, I got that. That's what it is it's actually fabric that
Yeah.
I bought. Well, my wife bought for me because she actually likes when the cats are back there and I blank out everything and it makes it look like the cat's floating through space, and she gets a good chuckle. But it's all disheveled right now because I haven't straightened it out in a while. So
Yeah. How about you, Zach? What have you been up to?
Not much. Been busy packing. Just got everything packed up and.
Are you at your new house now?
Yeah. Still waiting for the stupid internet to get connected though. Hopefully not.
Well, you're not sitting on that couch anymore. I noticed that much.
Oh my god, those couches are hideous too.
I know.
I got them for like $50 off Craigslist, so I can't complain. But
Yeah. Well, we get our couches for like $4 at auction sales, so.
wow.
I had one couch. Oh my god, was it a pain in the ass to move like 5 frickin' times too. It had to have weighed like, I don't know, 300 pounds. And like, it was so awkward to carry too because the back was like curved. Oh my god, it was such a pain. We had to, like, I moved it a couple times and then I took it downstairs in this house and then I had to take it back upstairs and then downstairs again and then take it out the front door when we finally got rid of it. Oh my god, I hated that thing. And it had freaking loose staples all over the place. I cut my hand on it so many times moving it.
Oh wow.
And it wasn't even a
Yeah.
pull-out couch or anything. Yeah. Anything else?
No.
Playing any games at all, or just living life?
I tried playing League earlier, but right now I'm on like an Xfinity hotspot kind of thing, so
Okay.
it gets kind of sketchy with like who logs in and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's been kind of hard to play anything.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you get your actual internet up soon. How about you, Israel? What have you been up to?
I started playing The Last of Us. I finally got The Last of Us and started that. And it's pretty cool, and then I got killed. Like, for the first long time, I didn't even, like, really fight any of the zombie things. But then, like, once I finally ran into some, I don't know, there was, like, 3 or 4 of them, and they just ate my face, like, a few times over and over. And then I put it down and took a break because it was frustrating. But I'll probably get back on there tonight or tomorrow and figure out how to kill those zombies. And last week I was using my Beats because my PlayStation Gold headset had broken right on the tabs, like where it folds.
Yeah.
Like it folds out. It's just a plastic tab that like holds the metal pins are attached to a plastic tab right there in the fold, and those busted off. And I haven't even owned the things for like 6 months. So like it was September 2014 when I bought them actually. So however long that is. But so yeah, I sent them to place, sent back to Sony, and it was like 1 week, and I had a new set or refurbished or whatever. But this set's like different. It's like smaller and actually fits my head better. And the switches when you flip them feel different. It's like easier to get into the spots. It doesn't like skip a switch and go to the next
Yeah.
switch step or whatever. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So like the whole thing's like actually it's a better headset. I don't know if they came out with an improved model after during the time since I bought my last one, but this headset is actually different, like in modest but good ways. So I don't know. I'll see how long this one lasts.
Well,
So,
hopefully
like,
it lasts.
I mean, my Beats, I've had my Beats for years, and they're still good as new, you know? And the funny thing is, I bought the Best Buy, like, protection plan for the Beats, so, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't need them for the Beats, man, because, like, the cords are replaceable and stuff on Beats. So, like, even, like, I've broken a couple of cords, and, like, you just unplug it and put a new cord in, so that's really good.
Yeah, that's always been my problem with headphones, is I always break the cord. So you're gonna be dropping
Yeah,
out
man,
every
Beats,
here and there?
replaceable
Zach?
cords and stuff.
'Cause that's what seems to be happening. Did you even notice?
Did you drop out again?
Well, for a second.
He is on Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Can you hear us,
He
Zach?
acts like he's not hearing us.
Oh,
Yeah,
There
I
you
was
go.
having that. I was having that problem this morning. I got on my computer early this morning, and my internet connection was flapping like crazy. Every 10 to 15 seconds, I would drop, then reboot, go through, drop, reboot, go through. My modem was maintaining connection, signal. It was just something really weird with the servers, and I kept thinking, well, I'll let it go for the day, and if it gets worse, then I'll call and see if I can get it switched out. But with everything that's going on with my ISP anyway, I'm thinking about getting a business plan, which I've heard apparently if I go to the business plan with my ISP, I'll pay basically what I'm paying now, get the same speeds, but they'll lose the data cap. So I'm like, oh, okay, why wouldn't they have told me about that one? I told them I didn't want a data cap. So we'll have to see if that's true or not.
because they want your money, that's why.
Well, they got it last month. Unfortunately, my brother, who is a roommate, and he ended up, let's just say, like doubling my cap for them in like 3
Wow.
days.
You're getting him to pay for it, right? Or are you able to
Yeah,
talk
good luck
them?
with-
You might be able to
No,
talk
they
to
won't.
them. Oh, really?
No, they won't. No, they're set in stone with the things. But the thing
Do
that
they have a
really makes me,
monopoly in your area? I'm betting.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the way they are. They get a monopoly and they don't give a shit. They treat you however they want, man. If they didn't
Right.
have a monopoly, they'd be bending over backwards to keep customers
Yeah.
and to provide competitive plans. They would have told you, oh yeah, we do have a no cap data plan, because they'd want to sell you instead of letting you go to the competitor. I
Well,
hate that. Like,
the only other internet option I have is like right now I have a 50 down, 5 up, right?
Yep.
The only other option I have as far as if I go with the phone company and they only offer basic DSL, which is 1.5 down, 256K up, and I'm like, God, no.
Yeah.
No. So I just got to plan everything, because usually I look at my current usage, and at the very beginning of next month, right before the meter resets, I'll just to really stick it to them, I'll peg it out and be right there at the level before my cap ends. But unfortunately, like I said, my brother, because of his new computer and with Steam, just started downloading all his games. But really, what drives me crazy is I backed everything up for him from his old computer, so all he had to do is plug in the portable, the portable hard drive, and copy everything over, and he would have been done. He wouldn't have had to re-download everything.
Of course.
what's your cap, man? Like if I had a data cap, I wouldn't be able to live life normally, because I don't have cable TV. I cut the cord like 10 years ago. I cut the cord. I was probably one of the first people. But I've been all I do is I stream Netflix, stream Hulu, watching Twitch, YouTube, and like I use so much data, it's probably ridiculous, man.
The standard cap for users in our area is 150 gig.
Yeah, that's much.
And then they raised it to, they actually raised it up to 200 gig, and then I called and I argued with them and basically fought with them. And even though they said that they don't have additional, like you can't pay like $5 extra to get whatever, you just have to pay your overages.
Are they also the cable TV company?
Yes, cable TV.
Exactly.
Cable TV.
They don't want
phone.
you streaming Netflix and canceling cable TV. It's
Oh yeah,
monopolization, man.
Well, yeah. Well, that's what's funny. If you have TV and phone through them along with your cable, they give you a cap of 300. So they double your effective cap for basic service if you have.
As
TV
long
and
as you,
phone.
as long as you got their cable subscription, they're probably happy with you. That's the whole thing. That's exactly it. They want to cap your data so you can't stream Hulu and Netflix all day.
All I have is
cable.
All I have is internet. I don't have phone or TV through them. I used to, but when I had TV and phone, I argued with them and they raised my cap to 400. Well, they told me, they're like, we're going to lower your cap back down. I said, if you touch my cap, we're going to have issues. I said, you guys raised it. I don't care. It's going to stay there. So right now my cap is 400, which I do pretty well, even with watching, Netflix, which is, Netflix all the time, and the Hulu and Amazon, and, downloading the stuff I download. I don't generally go over it. It's really, you can tell it's months that new games and stuff come out, or if there's like 2 or 3 new games coming out. Like GTA last month was one of the reasons I was so close to my cap anyway, because that 60 gig download was just murder.
Yeah.
I used to
We
live
have
off
Not to
of
mention the 20 gig
We have TV
update.
streaming all the time. Oh, what?
I used to live with a 25 gig limit. And then I got it moved up to 100.
Well, I used to live with a telephone modem that went beep when every
Oh,
time
no,
I
yeah.
tried to
I used to
internet.
have that
like,
as well.
You'd wait 10 minutes for the picture to load on CNN.com or whatever.
I'm talking about, like, I don't know, 4 years ago, even earlier than that, I had a 25 gig limit, and then we got it bumped up to 100, and then I went over that, and I finally convinced my mother to just go unlimited. Save us the trouble.
So,
Yeah, if I could pay an extra like $10-15 a month to get unlimited, I would.
I think it was
But
like
they
an extra
they don't
8.
even offer like
Yeah,
they won't even offer extended data caps.
that's yeah.
I used to pay $250 for unlimited with a 756 kilobit per second up or download.
Ouch.
250. Oh.
So what about you, Sendo? What have you been up to?
Well, not complaining about my internet. Though it is funny, I have a $150 router that doesn't have the processing power to handle my internet speed.
Yeah, you're.
It caps
mentioning
out
that.
at 170 megs, whereas my internet's 250.
Yeah, I'd like to give you a big middle finger for your internet speeds.
Hey, I only have a 10 meg upload. They don't have anything faster than
Oh,
that.
10 meg. Yeah, I'm sitting here with like 2 at most. It
Damn
sucks.
Alaska and their advanced technology.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'd have to pay an extra
We're-
$40 a month to get the 10.
It's
megs
because we're not
download.
tethered to Comcast and Time Warner.
Exactly.
So I totally forgot
So
to
they're
look-
just like, what? The Japanese have this speed? We could do that.
So I totally forgot to locally record again, so I'm going to have to do that first 5 minutes again. God damn it. Why do I always do this? All right.
Professionalism.
Yes. All right. Anything else, Sendo? Anything actual happen?
Oh, I've been fighting with the local dealership about my car. Supposed to do my brakes. I was quoted $280 per axle. They called me up saying it's going to be $1,150.
Wow.
So are they replacing the axles completely, or I mean, Jesus, man.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Then I
What
looked down
the-
at this sheet because I got an oil change the week before,
Uh-huh.
and they do a thorough check of your car. And right there under brakes, it said 6 millimeters in the green, you're good.
Yeah, did they even tell you? Like, okay, what are they? I don't know, man. I'm just, if you lived close to me, I would just say, you know what? Well, we'll go to Advanced Auto King, whatever, any of these places. We'll buy the pads and we'll put them on. And if you need rotors, we could buy the rotors, and you'd still be cheaper than what they're. I mean,
Yeah. Well, because they put down 6 millimeters and it was good. After I got my oil changed that night, I went back to the dealership. I'm like, hey, my car's squealing. I don't know why. And he's like, well, the service tech is like, oh, you probably just have a rock between your brake pad and your rotor. Don't worry about it. It'll grind down after a few days. What? So that week, I got my studs removed for my car. And I had a mechanic who's been working on my family's cars forever check my brakes for me, and he said that the front right and back left are gone. And my back right and front left were right at the indicator to be replaced. My brake pads.
Funny thing is, you don't even need a mechanic for that, really, once they get to the point of making noise. And now anybody can look at them and tell. So that's even more ridiculous that they didn't put it on your service thing when they checked the oil, man.
It was pretty obvious, so.
Like, at that point, you don't have to measure. You just look at it and say, yeah, you need new brakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on the phone with, or not on the phone, he called me. I was on the phone. He told me $1,150. I'm like, no. What you're going to do is you're going to replace them for free. Because according to this, with the signature of your guy, my brakes were fine. You guys forged a document which would hold up in court. Oh, well, I could put your tires on and you could come get your car. No. Then I threatened to get a lawyer and all that, and he got his manager, and we fought back and forth, and we finally got a compromise where I paid for the parts and they did the labor for free.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No, I would have told him. I would have went for. I don't know how much it would cost, but I would have considered, like, I would have paid for the brakes, since the brakes were in fact bad, but they paid for everything else or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, it sounds reasonable, I guess.
Are they doing a new check too, though? Because if they
Yeah.
skipped over that, what else they didn't look at?
Exactly. This is the last time I ever take my car to them.
Yeah.
I used to take it to them because they were supposed to be thorough. They back any work they do on your vehicle with a 50,000 mile 3-year warranty. So I used to go there for peace of mind, but
Not anymore.
A
that
review
peace
them
of
on the
mind's
Yelp
out
too.
the door.
Yeah. So, yeah, do you guys want to play D&D?
I thought this was complain about our lives for the next 4 hours.
We could do that. Or you can kill off my character. Pick one, Sendo. Alright,
Oh crap! I forgot we ended off.
yeah.
So why don't you recap everybody?
Alright, so last session we started off worrying about our lives over this little Hydra that actually ended up being no problem at all. We were setting everything up and getting all the information, getting tactics set up. We go in there, Tensai shoots a ballista bolt straight through its head, blasting one head off, and then the wolf bit off another head, and then, I don't know, somebody else broke off another head, and then somebody else broke off another head, and Cyber basically sealed them all up, and we beat the Hydra, no problem. What a great final fight, Sendo. And then... And then we went off to the feast, and everything was going fine. We got introduced, everybody was having a good time. And then Mega Millis decided it'd be a great idea to help out Tensai and send him up to this princess, who the Lord hates Tensai for many reasons, one of them involving the princess, and tell Tensai to basically ask her for marriage. And at the end of the session, the lord of the town yelled, "Seize them," or "Seize him." Was it him or them? I think it was him. Him. And here we are.
Everyone else is fine.
Well, Mega's the one that actually said the words.
What, you tried to redirect it? Okay. I see how you...
So yeah, Sendo, take it away.
So yeah, there's an uproar. There's guards coming out, pulling out their swords, some with halberds. All of it just like pointing at you. There must be like 20 swords, 5 halberds. What's everyone else doing?
Wait a minute, pointing at him or me?
At him.
Okay, just we just need to clarify this.
So are you gonna sneak out the back door or what?
I thought he did
I'm
that in between
contemplating.
sessions.
Yeah,
How many people are in here?
There's maybe 20
There's like a crowd of
lords
people.
and ladies.
Because this is the banquet thing. So I mean, is there like a big crowd of people or?
Well, it's a celebratory banquet, but it's for the high class people.
And like, how big is the room we're in?
It's a fairly nice size. It's like a ballroom.
And where are we located? In the center of the room?
Megamillis is in the center. Tenzai was up next to the princess. The lord, or king, was next to the princess. And I don't know where the other 2 of you were.
Now, are people standing around in this room or sitting at tables?
There's a few people at tables. A few people that were dancing are now stopped and just gawking at the commotion.
I want to look around and see if there's anybody close. If I'm standing as well, and if there's anybody near me that's also standing, I'd like to kind of maybe slide to the side behind them a little bit.
Okay.
And
So you're hiding behind random
the fattest
guests.
person I can find.
The tallest person. Okay.
Tall and fat's good.
What about you?
Do I need you to roll a stealth or anything?
Nah. Very.
I am. Are we at least like semi close to him, or to where that's going down?
Well,
I
we
feel like
haven't
I-
made a map, so you could be anywhere you want.
Okay, I'd want to be semi close. I'm still like at a table enjoying my meal, but I'm not doing anything right now. But I'm ready if things go south.
Okay. Mega, what are you doing?
I'm going to use prestidigitation. I want to create a loud whistle to get everyone's attention, like everybody. So I want to kind of make sure that everyone's paying attention to me.
So you're gonna make a loud whistle that's gonna hurt people's ears, probably.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see here.
Shatter glasses if it can get high enough.
Just hit the right note.
Probably.
All right. So everybody looks towards you. The guards with their swords and halberds are still pointed at Uzi, since he's the big threat.
When I see everybody get distracted, I move closer to the door. Nonchalantly, slowly, of course, but
Wow, I gotta love this
Slightly
loyalty
close.
amongst this group.
hey, if I get away, I'll come back to save you guys. Jesus.
Varric's close.
With the new
don't
group,
worry.
right?
Attempt to. At least Varric, at the very least.
It's close.
I'll come back for the dwarf guy.
All right. You got everyone's attention, Mega?
Okay. I'm gonna point at the guards and I'm gonna lower your steel.
They don't listen to you.
I guess I'll address the Lord. How dare you?
You can see his face is like extremely red. There's veins popping out. He's
I
never
start-
been so angry.
Freaking the door open.
Tensai looks like he's trying to say something, but nothing's coming out. Like,
Have you forgot your place? You are a lord by the will of the gods and the will of the people. And here you want to stand against them by taking a hero, one who's earned the right to go on a quest for your daughter's hand in marriage, and order your guards to apprehend him? Who do you think you are?
He unsheaths his sword and starts walking towards you.
but was the Lord and the Princess at,
Oh, go ahead.
was the Lord and the Princess at like a table? Like,
And
I
they
don't know.
were at like a throne and a chair
Is there a table there as
next
well,
to the throne.
or no?
I would say yeah.
Okay. Tensai's gonna slowly place the box down on the table in front of the princess and just put up his hands for the time being. just set it down and just watch.
I peek out the door to see if anybody's in the hallway.
Off in the distance, you see many soldiers running towards you.
I duck back in and just lean against the wall right beside the door, and just nonchalantly hang out there.
All right. So the Lord unsheaths his sword. He walks up to you. He points at you, Mega.
Okay.
He's so angry he can't even make words anymore.
Is this what Ramu teaches you? Isn't it the glory of the competition? What do you hope to seek by just walking and killing me, or apprehending and executing Tensai? Have you not put him through the tests to prove that he is more than just a man, and hasn't he succeeded? Do you understand what would happen to this town if something were to happen to their hero? Somebody who has taken every challenge that you have put before him and has secured his victory by will of love alone?
Tensai's gonna like start loosening up and just feel a little bit better about himself. It's not gonna be so tense anymore right now.
There are rules to every competition, my lord, and you seem to think that you can change them at will, and that's not how Ramu works. Throwing in a surprise every once in a while, fine. But when you want to change them completely, that's when you make him upset.
Give me a charisma.
Oh, Jesus.
Go.
It's been nice knowing you guys.
By the way,
Should've
Tensai's
been a
gonna
warlock.
Tensai's also gonna look around in the room to see if there's a crazy guy and a crazy magician anywhere.
Oh, thank God.
Not being Mega.
Oh, that was actually pretty good.
Yeah, thank God.
So off from the side, you hear somebody start clapping. And when you look over, it's the man from the Empire. What was his name?
I don't know, but that's the person I was hoping would get.
Yes, from the Empire Valmir. I don't think I've introduced his name yet. He starts clapping and he says, did I ever say what the Lord's name was?
No. I was gonna ask you this week because
I forgot
wanted to
too.
kinda
Yeah.
prepare for it.
Wow.
I don't think you've ever shared
He's
it.
Well,
Right?
we
very
never even
forgettable.
get his name.
Got this far without even saying his name. And rolling.
Da, 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 da. So I was gonna look for something, but I'm not gonna find anything with a 6. I even got a bump to perception, and I still can't see anything.
Well, they are kind of keeping your head to the ground with swords and spears and stuff.
Yeah, well,
Ah, there we go. That's a better name generator, maybe. If it works. Oh my god.
you can do it, Sendo.
Now, I see. The problem is if I'd have played a warlock, it'd have been a very quiet character. Like when I have characters with high charisma, I very rarely do anything. When I have low charisma, it seems to be the time I get myself into trouble by always talking. So it makes it more interesting when you have a low charisma.
Your character's kind of warlocky. Would I picture a warlock to act like sometimes though?
I just see him as a crazy old man. No,
Yeah.
I'm not even old.
I know.
Jesus, man.
But we don't know. You have a mask
So-
on.
No, eventually
think
I am going to multi-class into a cleric.
Krunk thinks of him as a shrewd manipulative wizard.
Ah, true.
And Krunk would probably be right.
All right. So what does he
So
say?
the guy from the Emperor or Empire says, "Now, Lord Demico, I believe it's not under your authority that you may kill these men."
Thank you. Oh, I was hoping. Oh.
Wait, we're lords now, right?
Not yet,
Not
technically,
yet.
but we will be eventually.
Uh,
But I was hoping that would count.
he looks at you, Mega, and says, "Now, where we're from, talking back to a higher lord than your station is suicide. However, we certainly need somebody to present to the Emperor. So, Lord Demico, please lower your sword." And you can see the veins, like, still popping as he lowers his sword, his hand shaking in anger as he sheaths it.
You can hear from the back of the room Tensai going, get me, and then just gives up.
And he goes back to his throne, slumps down, lets out a really deep sigh, and says, "Release him."
Krunk like starts walking back from the door, like adjusting his pants, like he just came back in, like just for obvious, walking back up to the table to sit down next to Varric and them guys.
Varric's still eating. This is a
Just
nice
enjoying
show.
the show, yeah.
Very entertaining.
Tensai's gonna like loosen up,
That.
stretch it out, and just bow to the princess, and then nod to the guards as he walks by them. Hey, what's up? How you doing? And then
So everything slowly like calms down. There's like dead silence.
looks over at Mega.
Guess your cue to burp there, Varric.
Just another assassination.
Yeah, I got
Or
people
person
coming
hired
after me.
Assassin.
Don't worry, I'm Tensai the Immortal. Nothing's gonna get me.
So the band just like wait for a couple seconds, then they start playing upbeat music again.
Tensai goes over to
Krunk looks back over to where the people were dancing.
Tensai goes up to Mega
Okay.
and whispers in Mega's ear. Now would be a bad time to ask her for a dance, wouldn't it?
Nah, I think this is the perfect time.
Are you sure?
The
Unless you're a pansy.
the guy
Sometimes you
from
just-
the Empire walks up and he's like, "Man, you guys really do have death wishes, don't you?"
I wouldn't say we have a death wish. We just bank on the possibility that cooler heads will prevail in a hostile situation. I mean, after all, like you said, in you know, in the Empire, speaking that way to the Emperor would certainly mean death for all involved. But let's be honest, an Emperor in his station is much higher. It generally isn't keen to act quickly upon raw emotion, and most likely has advisors to help him with that. In this case, this Lord is so eager to kill Tensai that he does not see the possibilities that are laid out in front of him. Instead, he just wants to act rationally and against his own benefit.
He looks at you, Tenzai, and he's like, "What did you do to piss him off so bad?"
Well, you know that beautiful woman there that I kind of just essentially asked to marry me, in a way.
He nods.
Well, we spent a fair night together, and he wasn't too happy about that.
It's all starting to make sense. That's why the arranged marriage was called off.
Tensai sits there, like, see his fingers just counting up and under his arm, and
Krunk looks at him and says, "How many arranged marriages did you have?"
Well, it wasn't me. No, it's not me. What are you talking about again, sir?
He looks at you and says, "She was supposed to be betrothed to the High Lord of Northern Valmir. The one that's pretty much in charge of protecting our northern borders from those barbarians."
Because that's always what you want. You want your fondest child to be shipped off to the harsh winters of the north.
He kind of chuckles and says, "It would have solidified the alliance. You wouldn't have to worry about anything going wrong. As of now, we need his griffins, but that's all he has in his side."
And as long as you need his griffins, he best to use that to his advantage and serve the Empire fully.
He chuckles. It's a sensitive situation.
Isn't it always, though?
Anyways, this is a celebration.
Yes.
Enjoy yourselves. And try not to get killed.
We'll do our best.
And he just kind of goes off to a table with a lot of wine and that kind of stuff. Like fancy ale.
Yeah, Tensai's just gonna sit down and have a drink. Just take it all in for a minute.
Krunk goes and dances. Krunk goes dances with other people dancing.
You just go up to a random person who's on the side of the dance floor and dance with them, because it's mostly like formal waltz style dancing.
It's not just people like jamming out.
No, the 20th century style of dancing does not exist in this world. People would think that you were trying to conjure up an evil spirit here. If you dance like that.
Oh, well, they're dancing all weird. Yeah, I guess I'll just hang out and eat and drink then.
Makes sense.
I thought they were like having like a celebration with like upbeat music and like. So these are like fancy guys. No, like the square dancing kind of stuff. Like the stuff you see in the medieval movies, like the square dance. Like they're all dancing around.
Very dancing.
Well, it's not really square dancing, but they're similar.
No, these dances have
But yeah,
history to them.
Trunk doesn't know those. He just knows how to jump around, so he's just going to stay at the table.
All right. Do any of you drink?
Yeah, Tensai's having a drink.
Oh,
yeah, I
there's
have a ale thing. I just want some ale. I don't want like hard liquor.
I hold a drink, but I don't drink.
Okay. Just looking the part. Swish it
Yes.
around a couple times.
Yeah, occasionally pour a little bit into a plant when no one's looking.
That's probably for the wiser.
And no, I'm not having
Drunken
Emperor
plant
Sake right
monster's
now.
gonna start attacking everybody.
Yeah. I'm not having Emperor
All right.
Sake.
But you are drinking.
Yes.
This is all free. Varric is.
Give me a D4.
Okay.
Everybody who
4.
Nice. You're drinking Emperor Sake.
God damn it.
Like, you go to the table, you ask for just regular ale, and they give you a, well, it's not like a saucer, but it's
Yeah,
a cup.
yeah, I know what you mean. The cup you drink sake out of. I don't know the name of it either, but
a shot glass.
Shot glass in the form of a bowl.
yes. Essentially.
Anything can be a shot glass.
Yes. And they just give it to you.
Tensai, does he know it's Emperor Sake?
Most likely not. You've only had it once.
Okay, well, Tensai's drinking it then.
The smell's not very memorable to you because as soon as you sipped it last time, you passed out.
It was a second sip, but yeah, I know.
Give me a willpower, or is it willpower?
Constitution.
There's no willpower. Yes, Constitution.
I already had my finger on it. Fuck me. What did I roll?
So you just gulp it down, and the room goes really blurry, and let's see. Oh yeah, you hit the floor.
Well, Crunk's gonna go check on him when he sees him hit the floor.
What's funny is the ball didn't stop for that.
No.
Like, they're used to seeing people pass out from drinking.
I guess so. If they keep just randomly give people that stuff, man, people fall left and right. Yeah, Crunk wants to go check on them.
Has really excellent
just-
flavor, though.
Well, that's good to
For as
know.
long as you
Yeah.
can enjoy it.
I got a +4, and it was the first one's DC 10, is it not?
Yep.
Exactly. Come on.
Well, no, with the Emperor Sake, it's DC 14, the first one.
Oh, okay.
If you're just having a drinking competition with, normal liquor, it's 10.
Okay. All right.
So, yeah. Uzi is incapacitated. Crunk's checking on him. What are you doing other than watering plants?
After Uzi passes out, I'll see if I can get somebody to help me take him back to the tavern and retire for the evening.
Yeah, I believe you can find somebody. A servant or whatever. What are you doing, Varric? Still just chowing down?
Oh yeah, this is all free, so
No.
Varric's having a
Frugal
damn good night.
rich guy.
Uh,
So do you drink, Varric?
yes, definitely.
Do you drink Emperor sake?
I've never had it before, so sure.
Give me a Constitution save.
All right, let's see.
cast bless on yourself first.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, you take a sip and it fills you, fills your throat, your stomach. You can kind of feel it as it runs through you. You feel energized, and then all that just like disappears. Your vision goes blurry, and you hit the floor.
When I hear him hit the floor, I'll look back and then I look at him and then
Well, technically he was sitting, so
Hits the
I guess
table.
his head would hit the
Do
table.
I like fall in my plate?
oh, like I guess if I saw it, I'm just gonna stand up and just laugh and take a couple of light weights and then just continue on and leave him there. I guess it's normal for people to fall over like that. We can bring him back when we're ready to go.
Are you going to drink anything, Crump?
Like I said, I was drinking and I was asking for regular ale. Is what I said. I don't know what they're giving me, but that's what I'm asking for.
Yeah, you're just crunk, so they don't spike your drinks or anything.
Oh, well, that's nice of them. So I just think these guys are lightweights, and I'm the best drinker in the realm.
Yeah. All right. If you guys aren't going to do anything else, the rest of the night's uneventful.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think I really. Yeah, my Crunk just enjoys the night, and then I guess I'll try to. Mega's still there, right? I guess we'll try to find Mega and somebody to help carry them guys back.
Oh yeah, I was taking Tensai back. If Varric
before the
passed
end
out
of the
before I
thing?
took, yeah, oh yeah. If Varric passed out before I left with Tensai, I'll get somebody to carry Varric back, and I'll let Kronk know he can stay and have a good time, and I'll take those two back.
All right. Well, Crunk stays until he pukes, and then walks back to the inn.
All right.
Everybody had a good night. Except for the almost getting killed part. But, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, this controller. Oh, there it is. It wasn't working. Now it's working. Never mind.
Yeah.
All right, so you all go to sleep. Uzi, you wake up in the middle of the night because, like, air and winds hitting your face. Even though you probably don't even know where you are.
No.
You wake up, you look off in the distance, you can see the sun rising, and you just see like a destroyed city with a giant like black mound with black tentacles coming off of it.
I reach for my
And
weapons.
there's probably around 200 beholders. I don't know if you would know what a beholder is.
I don't know if Tensai would. Do you want me to roll something?
Sure.
Arcana, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
15?
Okay, you know what a beholder is. It's legendary enough.
Yeah.
One of them is bad news. 200 of them is insane.
Do I have my weapons on me?
Yeah.
Okay, I pull out my weapons in a defensive manner and back the fuck up.
You back into a crumbling wall behind you.
Well, that's gonna be my back defense, so...
And you hear a voice saying, "This is only the beginning. The world is his.
Do I see where the voice is
You'll
coming
soon
from?
see." Yeah, when you look over to your side, you see like the dresser, and there's a mirror on the dresser, kind of cracked, but the voice is coming from you.
Okay.
Like another you in the mirror is talking to you.
Yeah, I understand. Am I just
Yeah,
stuck
and
there
then you
for the
just
rest?
wake up.
Okay, I was gonna say, am I stuck there for the rest of eternity, or do I wake up?
Sorry,
Alright.
I just got a funny conversation sent to me.
All right.
Distraction. Yeah. Other than that, the night's uneventful.
By the way, every time I have the opportunity, I'm sleeping with my weapons on me. Just
Okay.
saying. So we get up.
Yep. Morning it comes, nothing happens other than your nightmare.
All right. And then my hangover.
Give me a Constitution save.
All right. Watch this one.
You as well,
wonderful.
Varric.
Okay.
Okay, that's a pass. So, Varric, you have a slight headache. You feel sluggish. Uzi, you feel fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to remember the smell of Emperor Sake from now on.
Too bad you didn't smell it before you drank it.
Yeah, well. It happens.
I just have water for breakfast.
I guess Tensai's gonna see Varric, like, groggy, and suggest, Tensai's just gonna say, "What? Well, why don't you get some of the food? It might help. Make some, sometimes it's really good, good food for the morning."
Fine.
You're probably pretty hungry. You've been conked out for like 14 hours. A couple of lightweights.
Long.
And I look at Varric and say, "You look like hell, man." And then I start eating my ham biscuits.
Alright. Yeah, Tensai eats as well.
What the hell happened last night?
Tensai shrugs.
We had a party. You two passed out. I guess somebody drug you back because by the time I came back, you were gone. I guess somebody drug you to the end.
Tensai looks around for Mega.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Okay.
I say I point my thumb over to Uzi and say, "I expect this one to pass out, but Varric, you gotta get your constitution up or something."
Tensai gets a
Practice
shiver
breathing.
down his Tensai gets a shiver down his spine as he feels something has gone horribly wrong. Yeah. But I'm guessing Mega's not there in the morning.
I don't know, man. With that charisma thrower, he might have looked in the mirror and then it shattered, and the glass came in, and then like probably pierced through his face.
Don't worry, that's why I wear a mask.
Maybe if you took off the mask, your charisma would be better. Maybe that's what
No.
you're hiding under there. Beautiful
I think
face.
the mask is made out of dead corpses or something, right? And that probably gives you charisma.
No one
right,
can
Bob.
see my
I'll
face.
try.
By the way,
Skin mask.
we can take a quick break if you guys want to discuss this stuff over the break.
What stuff?
Obviously, there's stuff going on in the background.
Oh, it's already discussed.
Oh, okay.
But it is time for a break.
Okay. All right, we're going to
Okay.
take a quick 5 to 10 minute break. Thank you guys for watching. We will be back. Don't forget to follow everybody's Twitters and YouTubes and everything. All links are in the description below. Thank you guys for watching. We will be back.